There's someone out there who hates Myron's guts and actually A-logs him better than I ever could. Actually, I don't even know any YouTuber who's better at A-logging Myron than this guy. He stays anonymous, but he goes on to Reddit as well as Twitter, and he tags us in these videos. Now, I missed out on the other video he tagged me in reference to Angie being a pop bottle girl. I may still do that. I did miss the window when he sent it out to me, but this one I'm not going to miss. So he did a compilation of Myron actually doing the very thing that he accuses black people of doing. So this guy collected all of the material from Myron's live stream, and then he insert clips from other live streams done years ago, and actually a year ago, where he was doing the very thing he accused black people, including women, of doing. He stood up here and say that women and black people are emotional, and the clip shows Myron being very emotional. Myron condemns black people about being offended by words, and Myron gets offended by words. And then this clip is going to show where Myron is actually condemning black people from resulting to violence. And the best part is we're about to see Myron resulting to violence over words. This clip is everything and then some. But before we get to it, we have to talk about Dalton Earthley, aka Chud the Builder. So this morning he had his arraignment, and it was everything we thought and then some. So his bail bond is at $1,250,000. You love it. You love to see it. You love to hear it. Now, I just want you guys to know that I went to Dalton's Give, Send, Go, and no, I'm not going to show it here because I'm not going to promote his Give, Send, Go. Dalton's Give, Send, Go is at $100,000. He hasn't even made close enough to get out of jail. You see, in order for him to get out of jail, he has to come up with 10% of his bail bond. And so with his bond being at $1,250,000, he needs $125,000 to get out of jail. His Give, Send, Go is only at $100K. So he is $25,000 short of getting out of jail. And boy, when he heard the judgment of how much he needs to get out of jail, his soul literally left his body. And I love how the bailiff is looking at him like, yeah, I know what you said. You lucky I'm an honorable black man. Like, this is so good. And the way Chud is hunched over, like, I thought he was supposed to be proud, okay? I thought you was a proud white man, okay? I thought you was supposed to have the high IQ, the high standards and values, you know, like a Christian man is supposed to. I guess you're not. Looks like you've been getting your ass beat up there in jail, too. And also, I saw how you walked into the courtroom. Yeah, you've been getting that ass plowed. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this footage. It's really good and it's really short.
So we're gonna have a bail.
I'm gonna set just a bond right now till we have our bail hearing. Then I'll let you make all the arguments. We can go through all the factors in the statute and see if that gets amended up or down. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at $1.25 million. $1.25 million.
Look at him! He like, oh God, $1.25 million. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus, help me, baby, Jesus. Oh my God, dude. His soul just left his body. He cannot believe that this is happening to him. And I want you to understand that Chud the Builder, aka Dalton Earthley, I'm not going to say his last name. We know his first name is Dalton, right? Dalton took his playbook from Johnny Somali, okay? Johnny Somali is in South Korean jail because he was doing the very same thing that Chud was doing, except the only thing he wasn't being too racist, I guess, but like Chud is basically focusing on race, where Johnny Somali was doing racist stuff every now and then, and it's still bad. Please don't think I'm downplaying any of this. But what I'm saying is that Johnny Somali was provoking people, harassing people, confronting people, antagonizing people, and he's in jail for it. We didn't like when Johnny Somali did it, so why did Chud, aka Dalton, think that we were going to accept his behavior? And of course, you're going to have people like Chud and his inbred followers claim that they're higher IQ. This don't look high IQ to me. This looks stupid as hell. This is something that dumb low IQ people do. So now his life is over, and please clip it and ship it. Mark my words. Dalton will be doing a minimum of 15 years in prison. Let me explain. What this dumbass did was document his crimes. He's documenting himself going up to innocent black people who are minding their business and just calling them racial slurs. I told you all that the laws down here in Tennessee and Georgia are totally different than the laws over there in California, in New York, blah, blah, blah. You can't just do that. He is hated by all races, black, white, Latino, Hispanic, Asian. They all hate him because what he's doing is wrong. We don't like when Johnny Somali does it, and we don't like it when Dalton does it. And that's the reason why the internet is celebrating this news today. Dalton's life is finished. He'll never see his son grow up, and that could be a good thing, okay? And his life will never be the same. And you know what? I got a funny feeling that because how low IQ his followers are, somebody is going to do the same thing and even get the same results. But let's continue with this arraignment footage.
Based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, were here at the courthouse, and the seriousness of all these felonies, and his bond status. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So the 26th at 9 o'clock, I'm sorry, the 21st at 9 o'clock for a bond hearing, and then the 26th at 9 for a preliminary hearing right here. Is that
By the way, this is a white judge. Y'all keep telling me that white people are going to be tolerant until they're not. I guess we're at the not phase because this white judge has had enough of Chud's shenanigans. And I'm here for it. Okay? This dude is so cooked. But let's get to Myron. Now, I have to say, this is some really good footage. I'm going to give you guys a backstory to some of it, but not all of it. I'm just going to let the rest of it play because the way this guy did it is so good. And I'm going to come up with a nice pet name for him. All right. And trust me, my pet names are nice. Okay. They're going to be great, but I'm going to come up with a good pet name for you because you have to be known as something. I don't know who you are and you like to stay anonymous, but I got to put a name to you. So if you guys can think of one before I do, let me know in the comments. But let me just show you what he's done so far. And then I have to give you some background information on one of the video clips that he's going to show in this montage.
If you guys watch Chud the Builder and you start to get mad, you really need to reevaluate your life. You really need to reevaluate your life, your priorities, controlling your anger, controlling your emotions, because that's something that can really bite you in the ass later. If you get that offended over words,
I just come to agree.
Now, by the way, this video clip came from, they were live streaming about 3 years ago. And the reason why you can tell it was 3 years ago, because this is before Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, by the way, before he got that rug glued on top of his head. He did not get a hair transplant, okay? You can't get a hair transplant to your entire head. That doesn't work. So he has a lot of that fake hair glued to his scalp. And this was before he had the money to do that. And there was an anti-fan who was riding on his bicycle and was actually talking crap to Myron. Now, Myron doesn't act big and bad until the guy rides away. Now, while the guy was sitting there on his bike talking crap to Myron, Myron didn't have any smoke for him. But as soon as the guy rode away, that's when Myron was like, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do?" Chimping out, by the way. The same thing he accused black folks of doing, he's doing, okay? So this is the hypocrisy we're not going to put up with here today on Just Treat 411. Okay, now that you know the backstory, I'm going to let the video play for the duration. It's not that long. It's about 4 minutes long. But when you see this scene, I want you to see how Myron only gets big and bad when the guy is riding away on his bike.
Bro, I don't know you, man. I don't know you. It's all good, bro. Just bounce. I don't know you, bro. Just bounce, bro. I don't know you, bro. Just bounce. I don't know you, bro, but. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come back over here.
Watching all these retards get so butthurt, right, over a word, goes to show the problems in the black community. And they prove all the stereotypes right.
You coming back? You come back? Come back. Come back. I'll you up right now. What's good? What's good? Chill, bro. Chill. Come through. All right, chill. Myron, come on, bro. Bro. Come on. Myron, come on, dude.
That's the problem with you blacks. You can't control yourselves, bro. You retards cannot control yourselves, bro.
Oh, he's coming back? What's good? What's good? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Dude, I'll you up right now. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. What you gonna do? Exactly, you motherfucker. You're a pussy. You're a Get off your bike. Let's go. Let's go, man.
See, I watched it. It's entertainment. It's funny. You want to know why? Because I'm not a orangutan retard like y'all. I will not lose. These two pieces in Canada try to destroy us. Guess what happens? We became even stronger from that shit. I'm like a lion. You hit me, I live through the battle, and I get stronger after the fact. Those two clowns tried to destroy us, and they failed. I want your opponents to fear you. Have the
I cannot believe the audacity of Myron pretending that he's not emotionally unhinged, to pretend that he doesn't chimp out. Like, does he have any self-awareness whatsoever? Oh my God! Like the delusion of this idiot.
fear of God. If I ever run into he's gonna beat the shit out of me. That's what I want, because you have the fierce tenacity that no one can fucking So like you know, when the fucking monkeys, the Saiyans, see the fucking moon, y'all can't control yourselves, bro. You understand? Stop being in this chat. Tell me some dumb shit about I don't know where I stand. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can. Stop being a no emotional control, which unfortunately a lot of you black dudes don't have emotional control. Just keep it 1,000. I have my soul. I have my spine. I have my integrity. I got my 10 toes and my 2 feet. And if I stand where the fuck I'm gonna stand, and if I die there, I'll die there with a smile on my face, because I can look in the mirror and be happy with the man that I see. You motherfuckers. You weren't there when everyone and their mom came at us. You weren't there when I got the false accusation against me. You weren't there when this lied and said that I got her pregnant when I did it. And then you dumbasses 3 years later believe some that makes the same allegations again. You idiots.
Just animalistic behavior. Like, who's really chimping out now, Myron? Like, seriously, you need to look in the mirror. This is so good. This guy does some great work.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm standing right here. All right? These guys were with me in my darkest times. I'm not going to leave them in their darkest times. You I got my real estate, I got my money, I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere. I can't be bought. Goes to show you how so many people don't have self-control. That's why I find this funny. I find this funny because it's amazing how people don't have self-control and lose their minds. But you know what? At some point, these fists are going to change your face, and you're going to get your
Oh, we're resulting to violence, huh? We're resulting to violence. Oh, I thought that's what low IQ black people do. Well, you are low IQ. Okay, so there's that, okay? Amazing. The very thing he says, look at him, resulting to violence.
Control and lose their minds. But you know what? At some point, these fists are going to change your face, and you're going to get your back. You ass you're a but you can't last 3 minutes of the with me, because you know I'll demolish you. You know I'll fuck you up. You know it. I'll make you the sodomite that you really are, you
You got the fear of God in you, man. But it's you atheist piece of shit. Your parents don't fuck with you. No one respects you. And you know that shit. You piece of.
If you get that offended over words, that's very bad, bro. Very bad. Very bad.
Oh my God. That was great. Yeah, Myron is a hypocrite. We already know that, okay? We already know that. All right? We also know that he is a homosexual, okay? He is exactly the kind of black man he tries to shame, ridicule, and actually mock. He's all of that. And he's very, very emotional to the point where he can't even control his emotions. Like, I don't see women throwing down mugs and breaking it. I don't see them just because they got demonetized. So whenever you see Myron accusing blacks of being emotionally unhinged, he's projecting. Whenever you see Myron saying that women are overtly emotional, he's projecting. Now, by the way, speaking of being over emotional, I do have a video coming down the pipeline. It should be coming tomorrow in reference to Myron being emotional again because Clavicular left his podcast early. Woo, child, you should have seen him pouting. He was such an tissy. His panties were up his butt that day. Anyway, I will be doing that. It's going to be a really good video, too, because I watched the hour. This is the first time I watched an entire episode of Fresh and Fit because it was just an hour. This is the only time I can actually say I watched an entire Fresh and Fit episode from beginning to end because it was just an hour. Anyway, look out for that video tomorrow. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give me a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters. For exclusive content not shown here on my channel, please go join my Patreon at patreon.com/justtreat411.